What the heck did you do, Nova? What? Also, that's a weird way to word it. Never say that again. Anyway, hello. Welcome to the stream. I am currently just going to chill out again today. I am currently, like, sitting here. I've got, like, an ice bag currently wrapped around my foot, sort of. That's kind of, like, just draped on there. And then, like, I don't know. I thought about simultaneously also wrapping me up in, like, a blanket burrito. I would... Why? Nothing. Nothing! Hey! Okay, give me a second. Hold on. I don't have the stream thing up. I need to be able to give people credit for throwing things at me. Proper credit. Yippee! Thank you, FA. Okay, very nice. Alrighty. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing some PC Building Simulator 2. I didn't kidnap Hat Kid. I mean, technically you didn't do it squeaky in real life, considering the fact that Hat Kid technically doesn't exist. But, like, I don't know, I'll play along just like, yeah, I hope you didn't. Anyway, let's go ahead and, I'm gonna, like, just boot right into it, because I am feeling like doing some PC building today. I don't know, I've got an itch for it. Here, let me also head into the stream chat. Just in case people want to accost me. And just be like, hey, pay attention. Look at me. There we go. I have Epic Game Launcher on my computer. It's like adding poison literally to your drink. There we go. Let me... Where is the game audio? Thank you for throwing things. Appreciated. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna go and check out the PCBS2 official soundtrack on Bandcamp. Aye, jeez. Yes, spend your points. Oh my god, yeah, there's a lot of freaking songs in this thing. Ow, frig. Why? Why? Is this an ambush? There's so much stuff being thrown at me. Ah! And now there is pie. Well, again, at least there's a snack. Although, again, I am more of a cake kind of guy. Right, please. What? There's another one! No! No! There's 2 pies in a row. The record is 3. The record is 3 pies. Okay. Yay! Let's see. Now I'm taking a look at this. This is like an 18-track soundtrack. That is amazing. The original cult hit PC building game surprised players with its excellent soundtrack and diverse original songs by UK composer Gavin Harrison. Do you also have... Oh, there's also the PC Building Simulator original soundtrack, like, normally. It's honestly not that expensive. Like, $4 and $5 for both of them. That's amazing. I don't know, like, the music is pretty jamming, in my opinion. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm super ridiculously hyper-biased. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not part of PC Building Simulator 2, but I love PC building, so therefore I'm just like, Anyway, no, today I'm just going to chill out, build some PCs, fill some orders, and then just call it a day. Because that's just how I feel today. Now, like, I'm sure that there's probably a few people in here that have never seen me play PC Building Simulator or the sequel at all. I mean, it is literally what it says on the tin. You build PCs, and I am a major tech nerd when it comes to PC hardware. So this is like right up my alley as something that I absolutely love to play. So Now, the goal of this particular game here is that you are a PC repairman and you are running a little repair shop here where people send in their PCs with whatever problems or things that you want to have changed. And then you go ahead and you take care of those issues. So, yeah. Also, there's a little bit of a different thing from the last time that I built a PC on PC Building Simulator for this stream. And it's that computer down there. I have actually built, like, a perfect, well, okay, close to perfect replica of the game PC. Oh, here's a little bit of, some more stream lore. Here, give me a second. Let me sync this up a little bit. For some reason, my eyeballs are not quite, like, lined up properly on my model. Here, work. Are you lined up? Come on. It's about as center as it's gonna get. Anyway, no, a little bit of like hardware lore when it comes to this this stream. I actually run this stream off of. You made waffles? I hope you made waffles. Don't play with my emotions like that. Anyway, no, this stream is run off of two PCs, the game PC and the stream PC. And it is exactly how it sounds. The game PC is in charge of running the actual gameplay portions of things, and then the stream PC has got a capture device in it that records the footage coming off of the game PC, and you know, it does that along with also rendering all of the Oh, I see. It's an Invader Zim quote. So you are playing with my emotions. How frickin' dare you? Anyway, no, the stream PC, it takes care of things like rendering the video of the stream, and then also it runs the VTuber as well. So it's nice. It's like very not bogged down, and I really appreciate the separation of things. But anyway, no, this is like very close to being the actual game PC, including the actual case. I have like a Fractal Torrent case, and oh, I love it. It's like, it's nice and chunky and wide, and it's like big enough for all of the pieces inside of it. Oh, hello, there's a Maple in here. How are you doing, Maple?
I just wanted to say hello.
Hello. That's fair. Been there. Anyway. And this is what the stream chat is for, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you know, the stream voice chat. Please quote Invader Zim. Why is there bacon in the soup? I'm waiting for it. Come on, I've made the pitch. I made it myself! I've got a terrible frickin' Gerb impression, but yeah, there we go. Got it. That's my favorite quote from Invader Zim of all time. That, and for some reason, the sound of like the oh man, what episode was it with the weird swarm of like people going doody doody dood? That lives in my brain like 24/7 as well, and I don't know why. I don't know. It's demented. Also, you know that pizzeria guy, like the guy who in the mascot costume, who's like absolutely ridiculously fat. Too much pizza. No more pizza. I love that too. Okay, so let me check what we've got currently for our mission here. Did I buy any parts? I don't believe so. Let me see what I actually need to do. What a horrible, ghastly, spine-chilling night. Lately, I've been plagued by terrible nightmares. Yes, the dark and twisted creatures that haunt Cobblemire Street stalk me even in sleep. Tossing and turning and loud noise wake with a start 3:15. The Witching Hour, a bleak herald I've never known. What the heck's the point of this? I'm trying to remember. Is this supposed to be sort of like a noir kind of strip? See, this is one of the things I like about PC Building Simulator, is that it's just got like so many of these strange, really long-winded stories, and you're just like, wow, world building, what's happening? Okay, it boiled down: install a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti or better, install multiple graphics cards. Does this thing already come with a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti? I guess, are we trying to, like, you know, put it in along with this? First of all, let me check this GPU real quick. Okay, it does do multiple GPU. Interesting. That feels... that feels almost tumorish. Well, basically what they want me to do is they want me to install both like a GTX 1080 Ti along with the crappy, like, you know, GeForce GTX 980 Gamer XL Xi'an branded thing, which isn't even a real brand. It's the in-game brand. Okay. I mean, I can do it. Anyway, 1080 Ti, you said? All right, let me just look for that. 1080 Ti. I'm gonna go for the Founders Edition, because I think I said it on a previous stream, but like, there is something about the way NVIDIA made the GeForce GTX 1080 Founders Edition. It looks so nice. Like, I swear to God, it's like, it's such a sleek and metallic and futuristic looking piece of tech, and I love it so much. It's got that triangular sort of design philosophy with it. And, like, I really appreciate it, and I like it. So I'm gonna get it. Yeah, GTX. Oh, wait. 1080 Founders Edition. Ha ha ha! You're not gonna trick me. 1080 Ti. That's the one I actually need. Haha, sucker. What is this? Is this a quote from something, Nova? Jesus. Anyway, let me check what's going on with the rest of these things. Friend of mine told me you water cool PCs. I'd love to have a custom water loop linked to my GPU. Okay, interesting. GPU, 140 bucks. What kind of GPU is it? 3090 Gaming X Trio 24. I mean, I'm going to make the assumption that I can water cool that. Probably. I don't know. Let me open up the custom water cooling web page and, like, look for it. I believe it's GPU blocks. And then, what was it again? 3090 Gaming X. Oh, God. I wish I could copy and paste text in this game. I can't. Here, let's go for 3090 game. Oh, already out. Okay. Well, let me see. Is this thing okay? Maybe let's check. Is this thing water coolable? I'm gonna check this real quick. Memory frequency 3090 here. 3090 gaming under graphics cards, specifically. This is graphics card here. Okay, which one of these was it again? I think it was this one. Yeah. Now, is it water coolable? Apparently. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, Karma by Jojo Siwa. Understood, I guess. Weird. Okay, so what is the, You're blessed that you don't know it. I'm gonna live in ignorance for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. All right. So, which one of these would be the 3090 water block that we're looking for here? I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about buying the wrong one. GPU EVGA. I think it's this one. 3090 Gaming X Trio 24G. Okay. I think I found it. All right, we're going to staple that to this guy. Spend less than 140 bucks. What else does this person have inside their PC? They do have water cooling stuff in it. Okay, then I don't have to worry about it. Join us. No. You said you are blessed that you don't know it. So why the heck would I curse myself at this point? No, thank you. I'm out. All right. So we got that all set up and ready to go. I don't think I need to buy anything else for that particular job. Need to do that in about 2 days. Okay. All right. I think we're good. My PC needs water cooling. Is this something you offer? I need you to hook my motherboard up to a custom water loop. Please tell me that you actually have the water loop installed. You don't. Great. Okay, looks like I have to install a water loop into this thing. While also, I need to, like, get a motherboard cooler specifically for their motherboard. That can be done. It's interesting, like, all the things that I'm learning when it comes to water cooling. Okay, here's the water cooling blocks. Aorus Master X570. I believe it's this guy. Right? It says Master on it. I'm going with it. Rip. Diamond is here! Hello! Oh, Diamond is... brought a snap into the house. Hello! Did you wipe your feet before you entered the house? No? Good boy. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day as well. Ah! I see you've been saving up your points. All right, so we got that going for us. I think that's all the things that I need to buy for this particular round. And also pie. Diana threw pie. Help get bit to listen to Karma by Jojo Siwa. I'm fine. I just got 2 Red Bull ads back to back when I got here. Gosh darn it, frickin' Twitch. How dare. How dare you try and give me heart palpitations. So... Snap's opinion on Karma by Jojo Siwa. He says, what? You don't know either. I don't even drink Red Bull. I don't drink Red Bull either. Like, I already have a little bit of problems when it comes to, like, caffeine and stuff like that. And, like, you know, caffeine getting me a little bit too amped up. I don't need to be drinking a Red Bull that makes it 10 times worse. I don't need that in my life. Okay, so I've got the water cooling stuff. I'm fairly certain I have all the water cooling devices needed to install, like, new water cooling everything into a computer. Though, I'll go ahead and I'll throw this in with my order as well, just because I'd like to have one. Jojo Siwa is so fake. Apparently, she is a lesbian now. Okay. It's not my business. I require caffeine to focus, so I tend to have a lot of energy drinks. Really? You know, I've heard of that. Like, you know, people that caffeine, like, ridiculously helps them. Ah, Diana says, I drink water. Very healthy. Very good for you. Water. Hydrate. Delicious stuff. Boba. Can you believe I have not had boba yet? I still have not gotten my opportunity to try boba. despite the fact that I have passed by a boba place at least like 20 times over the last time that we had this conversation. Gives you boba. Thank you. What the? Wow! Boba pie. Wow, ugh. That sounds. I mean, there's is there tapioca pie? Before I say too much, hold on a second. I'm gonna look this up. Tapioca pie. Okay, yeah, there are recipes. Love wins. Okay, wait. There's blueberry pie, raspberry pie. How do you use tapioca as a pie thickener? Okay, but there is just a straight up tapioca pie, right? Coconut tapioca pie recipe. Okay. Nope. That seems like that exists. Hey. This might be a wait. This might be a fucked up thing, but your sprain wants me to draw a bit in a wheelchair. Do it. It doesn't offend me. I'm fine with it. Go for it. I was literally in a wheelchair at the hospital, so like it's canon. My favorite boba is strawberry tea with passion fruit popping boba. Tasty. Okay. Right. I believe I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go for next day delivery, and I've got all the stuff necessary to make the repairs and the upgrades and stuff. Okay, Smokey. Dorg. There we go. Time to end the day. There we are. There is our stuff. What do I start with first? This one's going to be like the easiest one, I think. So let's go ahead and do this. I hear tapioca, and all I can think is that one episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway where Colin shouted, "Tapioca!" I remember that. I'm really sleepy. I could use a mocha. I crack up when I hear tapioca. God, that scene in Whose Line, it is just embedded into my memory. Also, I've been getting a lot of Whose Line Is It Anyway recommended to me through my TikTok, which, yeah, no, that's about right. Anyway, let's go ahead and install that that graphics card that we just recently picked up. Why is this not compatible? What? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not compatible? What the fudge? What the heck? Are you telling me that, like, I can't put this and this in the exact same slot and make it work? That's garbage. Or does it, like... Hold on. So we remove that. Plug this in. We need to install this. And then... And it doesn't work. How dare. My mom is addicted to soda pop from K-pop Demon Hunters. I have absolutely no idea. My favorite boba pearls are strawberry. The first time I got boba, it was strawberry shaped like hearts. It was really cool. Don't remember what tea I got with it. She's too old to understand. Well, hey, that's the thing. Maybe she isn't. Maybe she understands it perfectly well. Woo, spooky. Anyway, 1080 Ti Founders Edition. Guys, guess what I gotta do now? Because I didn't know how this worked. I'll go ahead and eat the cost for shipping because I fudged that one up. Got another one. Seriously, what factory do I live next to where they can just give me these, like, extremely ridiculously powerful, like, cards and, like, you know, hearts for computers? And just, like, you know, and get them in, like, a split second. Where do I live? I've specifically come to like the Ant and Aardvark part of it because it really reminds me of Tom and Jerry. But if the characters talked, then I loved it. Love it rather. And you're specifically talking about the Pink Panther. Okay, neat. All right, so we have installed the graphics cards. Let's go ahead and power it up to make sure it works. Mr. Cranky's Fancy Dress Emporium. Amazing. Okay. Well, it works. Now, was this one of those missions that was kind of straight and to the point with, like, no hidden things in it? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just collect the money for it. Goody. Also, I will delete this because that's just spam. I don't really need it. All right. You have control of the music in the car. What should I play? Rick Astley. Because it's actually a bop. And, you know, who cares if you get Rickrolled? It's good music. Crank that. Open up all your door windows. And just play it around town. I think that would be funny. Alright, so... No! Rick, roll the entire neighborhood! Do it! Alright, let's go to one of the other computers and do the water cooling missions. The GPU sounds like it'd be pretty easy. Oh, Crazy Frog. Yeah, that would work too. That might work even better, actually. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-da ba-da. Ding ding. All right. So I have to do a little bit of modifying and customizing of this particular card. Oh, you're on a highway? Okay, well, somebody's got to have their windows down. I don't have a driver's license. I'm going to make the assumption that you are the passenger, then. Just hand over the aux cord. Could connect it to you. I think that's a terrible idea. I'm nothing but a big fat distraction. Okay. That's enough thermal paste. Goody. And here's that thing that we just recently bought. Ooh. Why? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Also, new achievements were just recently added to this game. So, expect that you're probably going to be seeing a bunch of those. I thought that was Buck Bumble for a second there. Oh, the last track? What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. What about now? Alright, so first of all, let's remove all of this stuff. Custom tubing and stuff, too. But the tubing looks a little bit ugly to me, but maybe that's just me. There we go. Cables. No, we're good on that. Piping. How did this thing have this set up previously? Okay, hold up. I can't reach that pipe up there. For what reason? Hold on a second. Let's remove this one. Piping. Remove this piping. Okay, do tell. Why can I not reach that piping? I kind of need to in order for me to be able to do what I'm doing here. Alright, well what if I just straight up remove this part and move it? That way I might be able to make it a little bit easier to reach. Ooh, pink elephants on parade! Here they come! Hippity hoppity hoppity. There we go. If it doesn't work at this point, I don't know what to do. God, this PC case is built like an idiot. What type of PC case is this? Cooler Master? Okay, that makes sense. Cooler Master cases are like the most boxiest pieces of garbage I feel like I have ever used. I mean, you know, they'll keep your PC cooled. They're good if, and they're also like gigantic. I don't know. Like they'll do the job, but I just feel like there's not a whole lot of, like, you know, they got a lot of cool things like that don't really have a lot of practical use. Because let's be real, who the heck is going to be carrying their PC via like this handle here? Nobody, because your PC is going to weigh like, you know, a ton of bricks. Here, let's go ahead and start to funnel it up here. There we go, worked. And now let's add the coolant. Red opaque, how about that? I can't stand the sight of worms and looking at microscope germs, but Technicolor pachyderms is really too much for me. Okay. Ooh. Terrifying. I'm trying to think, like, have I've seen some stuff under the microscope before. Like, I've gone to, like, you know, science experiments and science fair things where you look down at, like, you know, the molecular cell structure of an onion and stuff like that. If Nintendo can do it, so can we. Oh, you're referencing the song. I don't know. Good reference, I guess. I don't know. Should I play Your Contract Has Expired or Battle of Award 42? What would be funnier going down the highway? Your Contract Has Expired. Go with that. Anyway, this thing is now all, like, wired up. Okay. Let's install the side. And now we need to figure out, like, what are the hidden goals? Which shouldn't be hidden if we're going to be getting, like, actual, like, ratings for it. Could you paint the case yellow? I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites, so could use a scan. Okay. Paint it yellow and run a computer scan on it. Very well. Well, that's quick. Good lord, what kind of a hard drive does this thing have? Squeaky. Alrighty. Now we need to paint this guy yellow. Honestly, it looks fine. What? I would never paint this thing yellow. Let's go with like a canary kind of yellow. Oh, wait. Pimp my rig. Thanks! Actually, this isn't really a canary yellow. This is more of a, It's like a freshly hatched chick. Beep, beep. I don't think we have to do anything there. And I'm not going to paint over the glass. I have a policy on that. If I don't have to, I won't. Because I feel like it's just a sin to paint over the glass, you know? Like, all of these pretty little things that you got inside, and this water cooling rig, and all of, like, the neon lights inside of it, and you're going to cover that up with paint? Come on, man. Okay. Now, water cool the motherboard. I think this is going to require me to completely discombobulate the whole computer in order to get to the motherboard. So, that's fun. There we go. All right, we're not doing anything with the graphics card. We're doing something with this guy. This PC can run the latest version of Limbos. But not actually, not it can run the latest version of Limbos, but Limbos 11 sucks. Most people have stuck with just staying with Limbos 10. Oh, your dog got scared? Well, you're apparently in a car, so I'm going to make the assumption that they're scared because it's like, you know, cargo room. There we go. Clonk. All right. Cool. That should do it. So I have to install water cooling parts into this thing, eh? I guess that's where that's gonna go. And then... let's see if I can install this guy. I can! Yahoo! Oh, wait. Did I need to install the motherboard before that? No. Okay, thankfully the game is being, like, very nice about that. Oh, he was asleep when you played it. Okay, well, that makes sense. I mean, you know, who wouldn't be terrified of Snatcher? Alright. Who's afraid of the big bad Snatcher?
You should be.
God, that button is really out of the way. I need to, like, install that button and put it, like, over here or something. So, it, like, for easy access. Aw, puppy's 4. Well, I mean, that's a pretty, it's not, like, a really ridiculously old age for a dog, but it's fairly good. It was playing Be Prepared? Ooh. You're playing all, like, the, you know, the hit Evil tracks. Is that it? I think that's it. I think, like, everything else has been plugged in. Ooh, Phoenix says, I love Scar. Yeah, Scar's a fun villain. Okay. So let's go ahead and set up the proper piping here. Which is really easy. What kind of coolant do you think they want? Red Flecked coolant. I don't usually use Flecked coolant, but that sounds like that'd be kind of cool. I used to have a crush on Snatcher and Scar. Ants. Ants. Ah. Ants. Okay, I've installed all that. Let's slap the side panel back on. See it run. Nice. Now, what does the customer want aside from that? Hook my motherboard up to a custom water loop. That Keyboard Strategist 4 theme looks cool. I'd love it if you could apply that. Alright. Keyboard Strategist theme. I know what that is. Let me go over to the customize cable. I don't know how that's going to look on a case, though. It doesn't look that great. I don't know. It looks kind of haphazardly slapped on. Still have a crush on one of them.
It better be me. Actually, no, that's parasocial. Stop it!
It ends with an R. That doesn't tell us much of anything. Alright, so that should be everything. Let's go ahead and collect on these. Okay, goody. 5 stars. 5 stars. Very nice. Alright, so we've got some new PC things in here. Do you mod cases? I've decided I need a fancier looking PC. Sky blue is my favorite color. Can you paint my case for me? I could do with Fall Guys on this PC. PC been hot lately. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, is this a fresh build? If I don't get a frick it, you're right. If I don't get a new computer soon, I'm gonna stream. I have got to have a custom water loop linked to my CPU and GPU. I need this pretty soon. This time at the latest. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please. I think Jean-Jacques banner stickers would look cool on the PC. Okay, so I'm building a brand new PC with this. Understood. And my budget is $4,000. Hey! What the heck? And then we got this one here. What is this? Dan the Epic 442. Hey, dude. Listen, this is kind of awkward, so you have to swear not to share this or post it online. Or whatever, okay? All right, everybody, I need everybody to take a solemn promise here. Nobody is going to post about this online, correct? Okay, stays between us. Okay. Just checking. There's this girl in class who I like her. I've been trying to find a way to talk to her, and I saw a sticker on her math book that said she's into Delinquency Day 9, like the game. So, like, that's cool. I can work with that. Except I can't because I play on console, so I need to run the game on PC like her. Can you bring me a PC that runs the game? Come on, man. You gotta do it for love. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Romeo. I see. And then the only specification is that the PC needs to be able to play this at the recommended settings. I will post it for everyone. No, don't do it. So this is a little bit freeform. It's kind of allowing me to build whatever I want with it. This is more like specific. I'm gonna go with a more specific one just because I don't know. I like having the reins on it. Makes it a little bit easier for me. They close out of some windows. So which one is it? Delinquency Day 9. Recommended specs. Oh dear. They're recommending Ryzen parts. I don't know much about Ryzen parts personally. Oh, hey Pink. How you doing? I hope things are good. RX Vega 56A. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to get these parts and then make my assumptions that I have done a good job. All right. Man. All right. RX Vega 56. There it is. Okay, this is going for Delinquency 9 thing. And then the CPU that they wanted is Ryzen 7 8-core 1700. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Ryzen 7 1700. Okay. Was it X? Yes, it was X. Okay, 1700X, 8 cores. I think this is right. AM4 socket. I'll keep that in mind. Very good, very good. Motherboard. Let's make sure we get a motherboard that is compatible with that then. Oh god, all this is just like really badly making me build. Like, I want to build another rig, despite the fact that I don't need one. At most, I could probably go for a new graphics card, but that's about it. Like, I'm pretty good aside from that. If one of my computers just spontaneously combusts on me, well, then we have something we can work with, but... No, I don't need anybody to send a hex to my PCs, thank you very much. Keep those hexes to yourselves. Alright, let's sort this by price. Because I think I'm just going to go with, like, the cheaper option. Something that'll, like, just do the job. Okay. I've got the motherboard for it. How much? Okay. 8 gigabytes of RAM. What speed of RAM does this thing take? I'll get, like, 3,000 megahertz, I think. Did you hear that Donkey Kong Bonanza came out? Yeah, I actually did. Oh, die, man! What did I say? What did I say? You went directly against my wishes. For your sake, I hope you don't post that to your social medias. No, seriously, this is super boring. Don't. Okay, boss. Won't do it. Totally not gonna do it. Alright, let's gun for 3,000. We're gonna go for... Yeah, why the heck not? This team group thing works just fine. We're gonna add this, but then we're also going to go into the cart and increase it to 2. Snap's opinion on Addams Family. Oh, he loves it. Favorite character? He said he would love to, like, consume Wednesday's brain. That's a weird way to put it, Snap. Don't throw water in grease fires. God, my chat. My chat is all over the place. Alright, so I've gotten the graphics card, the CPU. I haven't gotten the storage, but that should be pretty easy. VRAM is kind of self-explanatory, and it's connected to the graphics card. And then RAM. So I think we're pretty much good to buy whatever the heck else we want for this PC. I love Wednesday Addams. Yay. All right. Got CPU. We don't have a cooler. Let's go for grabbing a cooler. Socket AM4. It appears that I actually have a cooler. Oh, it's used though. Give me a second. I'm actually going to go into my my stuff, and I'm going to sell a bunch of my used parts and things. I kind of made it my policy that I'm not going to use used parts in any of the builds that I do, simply because, like, it pisses off a certain percentage of my consumer base, and I am not keen on that. Let's get rid of this guy too. Oh, wait. Get out of here. Snap's opinion on Beetlejuice. No. Don't. You know what'll happen. All right, let's go ahead and add this to the cart. Okay, we got a motherboard, we got memory, we got graphics card stuff. Storage. I'm cheaping out. Again, if they want to get better storage for their computer, you know, they should have specified. They should have said something like, I want 1 terabyte of data in my computer, because you're just going to get 120 gigs. Whatever. You gave me a budget, and I'm sticking to the budget. Too bad. Specify a little bit more. Power supply. I don't think we need to get anything crazy. Let's see. How about we get FSP Dagger Pro 650 watt? I don't think that at the... Well, all right. No, let's go a little bit higher. Ooh, okay, Corsair. That might work. My lawyers have advised me not to finish this joke. And now, let's grab MSI Mag Vampiric. Trying to recall if I've ever used that particular case. I'm going to get the Fractal design just because, like, this thing is really easy to work with. Okay. All right, that should do it for that customer's PC. Let's go ahead and just buy it now. And we're just going to build it. Now, the customer's name is Dan the Epic 442. I have an AU where Beetlejuice and Lydia were actually in love but stayed friends until she was of age, and now they have 3 kids. And now the story revolves around their oldest daughter, Junebug. I don't know. I don't know nearly enough about Beetlejuice to be able to comment. The whole waiting until of age thing kind of like throws me off just a tiny bit. Okay. Oh! Whoops. I forgot. Parts. Alright. Pop all this stuff in here. By the way, I hope everybody is enjoying the fact that I got all of these like really nice upgrades to my to my layout. I don't know. Basically to the mechanics of the game, so that like everything just sort of like smoothly goes through. Why is Beetlejuice not here? Yeah, he's a little busy. Taking his dear old time. Original story had Beetlejuice trying to marry Lydia when she was 14. Yeah, no. Nope. That's exactly where the bad vibes came from. Yep. There we go. Nuh-uh. Bad juju. Beetlegoose. God damn it. Oh, my brain is so muddled and confused. Beetlegoose. Honk! 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 Alright, is that the entirety of the PC? I think it is. Yes. It's so interesting not building PCs with, like, you know, actual CD drives and stuff. But unfortunately, CD drives have mostly been, like, phased out. And if you want to get a CD drive, they tend to be, like, USB driven and nothing else. I'm still waiting for the day that somebody finally makes a CD drive that, like, requires only one USB plugged into one USB port. I'm here, what the hell do you want? Alright, so I think we got this PC all, like, wrapped up. Kill Snab. Oh, that's a bad thought. That's a bad idea. I killed the little guy? Oh, why did I do that? He's just a little mischievous guy, like me. Isn't Snab immortal? Snab is not immortal. He's just very difficult to kill. And also, they are legion. And they are many. All right, I have built the thing. Owie! That's one PC, ready to go. Now, let's go ahead and build the other one, which I can have a tiny bit more fun with that. And it's off. All right. Are you available for a job, a computer soon? Gonna scream rather. But water cooling is required for this particular job. Okay. Very well. Go after the water guy. And just haunt me for all eternity. Oh, so you're all joking about it right now. But how would you feel if I actually got attacked by Beetlejuice right now? Pressure change where you're at and it's driving your ears crazy? Oh, man. I've felt that before. I don't live anywhere where there's a lot of, like, high elevation stuff. But I do know that, like, I've been to places where the elevation changes constantly. And it's, like, a pain in the ass. Let's see here. Let's go and grab the parts for the PC. So, again, it's just... They want me to make a PC that it has a water-cooled CPU and GPU. No other specifics, just that. Alright. Well, let's go over to the custom water cooling section and go and grab a water-cooled GPU. Because I don't feel like messing around with rebuilding it. In fact, let's go, and we're going to get a 1080 Ti. There we go. I'm going to grab another one of these. Just toss that in. And I've already got all the parts necessary to water cool the CPU, so we're good there. So I think this is all that I need. Well, actually, wait. No, I should probably go into the pump reservoirs and go and grab another one of these. There we go. Never know. I have this one. So this one is like really like small form factor, and I tend to have one of these on hand just in case one of these doesn't fit. Like for emergency sake. Okay, same day delivery. Thank you. All right. So I'm trying to think. What PC do I want a gun for now? Let's close out of the water cooling section. Now I got to be careful. Like I have $4,000 as a budget, which is a lot of budget, but it is still a budget. So I need to be a little bit cautious about how I spend it and not go too crazy overboard. Let's see. I'm going to go and get that one motherboard. The one that, like, it's kind of like my personal favorite because I've actually used it before. And it is a Coffee Lake. So we're going to base this, it's going to be based off of the Coffee Lake architecture. Beetlejuice! Save me! And because I want to be nice, I'm going to go ahead and grab a fairly nice GPU. Or no, not a CPU, rather. There we go. I don't want to get like an i9 or something, but this will be good. This thing is going to be water cooled, so no problems with that. What's the... Give me a second. 4,500 RAM speed. All right. I'll put it in between there. Purr. At minimum, I'm going to get some... That's 3,600. I think we're going to go with a couple of sticks of this. Very well. Has anyone seen an aardvark's tongue? They're 12 inches long. Really? For some reason, you said aardvark, and I immediately thought about an anteater. I'm not sure why. They're not the exact same animal, but that's where my brain went. The graphics card is covered. I could go ahead and splurge and grab one of these, just so that there are, you know, no extra cables and stuff. Let's grab Cooler Master 850 watt. Why not? And then for cases, let's see. What do I want to do for a case? Let's go for something a little bit more expensive, but not like too expensive. Kind of like this Lian Li over here. Sure, let's go with it. Oh, I probably should have got one based off of like whether or not I could install things easily into it. Aardvarks and anteaters are the same. Oh! I didn't know that, actually. Wow. I've learned a new thing. Sweet. Oh, they aren't the same animal, rather. Sorry. They are not the same animal. Dumb water bubble butthead. I don't know. Aardvarks have big ears, and they are honestly cuter. Well, actually, whenever you say aardvark, the first thing I think is, like, that one segment on Sesame Street that was, like, highlighting aardvarks. I'm an aardvark, and I'm proud. I'm an aardvark, and I'm happy. I don't remember much else from it, but I do remember that. Alrighty. I think we are well underneath budget for the PC that this person just asked me to make for them. But, you know, they asked like for a $4,000 PC. I'm gunning for, you know, I'm gunning for just getting the work done. I'm just going to cross my fingers that this case actually, like, works with what I'm currently trying to do. Ooh. Ew. Okay. That ain't good. How do I install this guy? Or do I install... Maybe like, this is the worst case scenario time. Yeah, I think now is worst case scenario time. Let's... Excuse me. They have shorter noses that almost look like pig noses. Ah, adorable. What? Hold on a second. Why is it that I can't install the pump reservoir until I take the front piece, like, you know, this front cover off? Okay, no, I also need to remove that. Okay, no, I also have to remove that. What is this case? What the fuck? Alright, well, since I'm taking everything off anyway... Actually, I feel like I definitely want to install the radiator over there. Actually, here, we're going to install this one just because it's nice and form-fitting and it doesn't look like some weird, like, you know, technological tumor. All right. Where did everybody go? Oh, they're just vibing. I see a bunch of people vibing in the chat, and that is perfectly fine. Thank you very much for coming in and vibing, everybody. Especially during a casual stream where we're just hanging out, enjoying our time, being chill and all. Let's install some parts. I don't know, there are some days where I kind of like, I wonder how cool it would be to have a chat that goes like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And then I'm just like, well, then I'm not going to be able to read the chat very well. And is that fun? It's not very fun. I guess I'd take either one, but they're like two completely different streaming setups and like experiences. There we go. So far, so good. Now, I need to put the pump reservoir in here. But for some reason, it requires me to take this off? Why? I don't know. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, I think we're good there. Have I put all the... Oh, right. I almost forgot. There we go. A little bit of memory. I don't know why my video game... Oh. I don't know why my video game long plays knock me out, but at least it helps me sleep. Hey, that's a nice thing. Sing it, please. I don't know what this is! I've never heard it or seen it, and I don't know what the tune is. Oh, it's Pink Elephants on Parade. Understood. Interesting. It's, you know, it's been... I don't really know. Like... Now that I know what it is, I'm like, oh yeah, Pink Elephants on Parade. But I don't really know much about Pink Elephants on Parade. Now, okay, Pink Elephants on Parade, was that Dumbo? Refresh my memory, I'm trying to remember. I tried a strawberry shortcake flavored juice. Ooh. Interesting. Ah, this actually looks really nice for this case. Yes, pink elephants are for Dumbo. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Did I just hear a sound effect there, or am I crazy? I thought for a brief second there I heard, like, you know, a fart noise sound effect. I think I might be losing my mind. Just a little bit. I think, like, Mapley might have messed with me on these casual streams, because now I'm envisioning that any second I could just suddenly have a random noise happen. Oh, yeah, after he consumed alcohol. Well, if that ain't a lesson to not drink alcohol, then I don't know what is. Either that or you really like the pink elephants, which... he said fart. Anyway, is this thing all set up and pretty much ready to go? I think so. Okay, loops are connected. So since we have blue as one of the main colors within this this block, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab blue. You got people coming over to check out the puppies? Oh, you mean like check out the puppies as in like maybe they might pick up some of the puppies? Ooh. I think I'm gonna go ahead and not read out the entirety of Pink Elephants on Parade. just because I'm not really, like, you know, I don't really feel like it. And also you say, I won't stop until you say it, /J. Well, you know, not /J. I also have the ability to mute you at any time. So maybe don't, like, make an ultimatum like that. Alright, so I basically gutted the entirety of the fan setup in here, and I replaced them with, like, this one radiator. Hopefully that's good enough. Okay, let's power it up and see what happens. Oh, right. I'm a moron. Hold up. We need an actual operating system in this son of a... Yeah! With an M.2 fly. Okay, so we got that all set up and ready to go. What else does it need, though? I was not going to spam. /J means joke. I know what /J means. But I'm being serious here, and I'm saying that no, I am not going to read it. So, anyway, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Gene Jock's banner stickers. What the heck is that? You need anything else? I'm being /Shers. All right. I only, like, passively know Pink Panther. Here, let's... Gene. Who the heck are you? What collection are you in? I don't know, but you're getting, like... I kind of wish I could put it, like, right in the center. Oh, well. I don't know why you're just, like, just standing here menacingly. But okay. You're here now. I mean, the color pink is a very lovely color. Case in point, as an accent, I'm going to go ahead and add pink to this case. Specifically on top. They didn't tell me to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I feel they would appreciate it. It's blue and pink, so it's a little bit ugly. It's a little garish. But it's okay. Water-cooled CPU and GPU... Oh, wait a minute. Oh! I nearly forgot. I need to actually label the PC. Pink elephants, Pink Panther. What did I miss? Pink and white bat. There we go. Aw, oh, man. 4 stars. Did they not like the spray paint? Oopsies. Okay, well, that's fine. Paint the case sky blue. So I need to wait until that PC comes in here. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and wait till the next day. And then we can paint this thing sky blue. Some people ship the Pink Panther with the blue aardvark from the Ant and the Aardvark on Tumblr. What a strange... I mean, you know, pink and blue are kind of complementary colors, so I guess I'm not completely shocked about that. Here we go. Are they complementary colors or are they opposite colors? Actually, I don't know. I don't know my art lore. There we go. Your customized blue case. What else did you want on that? Oh, you want Fall Guys on this, and you also want me to turn up the fans. All right. Oh, it's cute. They come from the same franchise. Okay. Wasn't sure what Blue Aardvark was from. Or, you know. Yeah, Blue Aardvark. Okay. Fall Guys. And then, fan control. Oh, all the fans are separate. Okay. We're bumping all these to performance so that they cool off the PC a little bit faster. Alrighty. Pink and blue are stereotypical boyfriend-girlfriend colors in cartoons like Sonic and Amy. I don't know why that is. Interesting. Well, actually, like, another stereotypical complementary set of colors is blue and orange, aka, hello. That's actually why I chose blue and orange when I originally started out. Because I'm just like, they're complementary colors, or, you know, they're colors that mesh well together. Okay. I painted the case sky blue. Am I crazy? Don't tell me I have to, like, spray paint the entirety of the case. Oh, you scumbags. Apply on glass. How dare you? That makes me angry. Okay. So let's go over here. Oh, the electricity bill. Well, I can frickin' cover that. Your electricity bill is now due. You owe us $246. Oh no! How will I possibly live? Alright. Level up. I just got those things. Nice. Give me a second. Good lord. I need to clear out my emails a little bit. A message from another world. I'm sorry? Simon Fay Note here, chairman of the local chapter of the Non-Human and UFO Truth Seekers Organization. Nutso. One of our operatives recently discovered a fascinating geometric pattern in a field just outside of town. I'm doing my best to contain my excitement, but needless to say, this could be a revolutionary discovery. As I write this, our operative is working with the local model flying club, of which he is also a member, to gather aerial photographs of the site, and we must be ready to analyze the resulting images as soon as possible. I found a suitable AI analysis engine, AI, shared on the National Nutso discussion group, but my test run indicates that my computer isn't powerful enough for the required calculations. Unfortunately, our treasurer is currently on holiday in Nevada, so I'm unable to secure funding for any new parts. However, given the potential magnitude of this discovery, I'm willing to pay for an interim job myself. Please do what you can to tune up the RAM, CPU, and GPU. Hopefully, that will be enough. Ew. They want me to do all that? I mean, I'll do it, but good God. I've kind of like I've sworn off doing anything with the RAM because like RAM really seems like a persnickety, really obnoxious thing to try and mess with. All right, so this one just wants software, Spiral Engine 4.0, and Flipside. Okay, that sounds easy. Upgrade to 512 gigabytes of storage. Here, let me do a little bit of a stretch here. Because I've been sitting here for a little while. There we go. Oh, by the way, you know, I don't want to harp on the injury too much, but, like, one other thing that's kind of interesting about that injury is that, like, I felt relatively... Aside from the foot, I definitely felt like... Yeah, I felt fairly normal aside from that. And then, like, a couple of days later, that's when the aches and pains started. And I don't know whether the aches and pains are a result of the fall that I took or just the amount of compensation my body was trying to do just to try and, like, get around how much, like, I couldn't move that one leg. I don't know. But, like, my body has been a little bit sore as of late. All right, so let's go ahead and 512 gigabytes of storage M.2. That's easy enough. What do we got in here? 3 terabyte. I'm assuming the motherboard can handle it. All right, I'll go to the shop and grab a 512 megabyte thing. Okay, good enough. And now, funny enough, the rest of these, absolutely, okay, zero budget whatsoever with these guys. It's literally, you get the computer in and then you noodle with it a little bit. I'm waiting to finally get access to, like, I mean, all right, I already went and built 2 PCs. But, like, I want to fix PCs, though. Blue elephants on parade? Ugh. That sounds like it'd be hell. All right, let's get this for next day delivery. And then I think that will do it. What do you mean? Well, pink elephants on parade sounds like that'd be freaking terrifying. Blue elephants on parade, just like, you know, same thing except blue. Both of them are terrifying. All right, here's all the PCs. I'm gonna get the hard one out of the way first. Because I do not want to, like, play around with this for too long. Okay. So what kind of RAM am I working with here? All right, I need to grab RamWiz. D60G RGB 8 gigabytes, 3000 megahertz. Oh, Dad, don't do that. Is this it? I think, yeah, I think it automatically filled this in. All right. RAM frequency, yes. Latency. What latency would I be gunning for? I don't know. I'm going to turn this on now. Pink snabs on parade. I've never considered snab in other colors. I think that'd be just kind of neat. All right. RAM. We need to bring the clock speed down to 12. All right. All right, calculate that. Voltage 1.5. And I'm going to lower all the rest of these down by a couple as well. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to lowering, like, you know, adjusting RAM, overclocking and stuff. We've seen a blue snatcher before. That we have. All right. I'm going to apply and just, like, restart from here. Just to make sure that this thing actually starts up properly. I want to believe. Oh. Alright. We need to add some software. I don't think we need 3D Mark. I'll load it on anyway. My mom set off a party popper to scare my sister, and now I'm forced to clean it up outside in the cold while I have nothing but a Pomni shirt and my PJ pants. It's not the worst fate. Get your body moving. Am I too into this music? I might be a little too into this music. Alright. Let me restart. And I'm going to do a little bit of a refresh. Okay. CPU overclocking. What overclock do we need to do for the CPU? 3769 millihertz or megahertz or whatever the heck. 3769. All right. I'm going to raise this up to about like 150 voltage and give it a base clock of 103 megahertz. And hopefully that will be enough. It sent you back 10 seconds? Oh, man. Okay, and again, are you using the mobile version? Okay. I've adjusted the latency by 2. Overclock has been adjusted as well. I think I could actually get away with possibly less of the overclock for the CPU. Well, let me... I'm going to run OCCT real quick. Stabilizer. Thanks. Let's see what blue screens. Now I'm getting a Subaru ad. I'm not gonna buy a goddamn Subaru from you freaking Twitch. That's a mood though. Jesus. Man, what happened to banner ads? You know, and like ads that show up at the bottom of the screen. Wasn't that enough? You know, like that was distracting enough. But it was like just enough of like a distraction that like, yeah, like for the most part, people could edit around that. You didn't necessarily need to worry about having like, you know, a full-on interruption in your video playing. I think we need to bring back the era of banner ads. Something that was, like, non-intrusive. Alright. Now, for this, we're gunning for $13.95. Honestly, this is all, like, very reasonable. Alright. Gonna run this again. Is this baby's first overclock? I feel like it might. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this entire mission is just like a tutorial on how to overclock. Okay, it's done. And just for extra measure, I'm going to run 3D Mark. I realized that going to that punk show fixed my knee somehow. What? How? How does that work? Usually it's the opposite. Where like you go to a punk show and you leave with like several hairline fractures. What the heck? Oh, I just saw Diamond's Diamond's art. It's work in progress, but it's freaking funny. I'm putting it on the screen. Hold on a second. There we go. Look at that. Ow. Book and foot. Ow. Thanks. I stepped wrong while dancing and it popped my knee back into place. Very strange. Okay, Time Spy's done. So, yeah, we can confirm that the PC will not, like, crash underneath heavy load now. But honestly, it's not that bad. Alright. Now, let's do the upgrade, which should consist of plugging one circuit board into the, into one slot on the motherboard. And I'm lazy, so I'm gunning for the first one that I see. Can we see your legs? No, because the internet is the internet, and if you show feet pics in any way, shape, or form, people are going to run with them. So, no, I will not show you my legs. Oh, actually, do you mean, like, just my legs in that, like, give me a second. Vinian? Here, give me a second. Come on. Grab. How grab? Oh, right. Shift. How do I grab you? Give me a second. How does this work? Oh, okay, there we go. There. You have legs. Or I have legs, rather. There we go, that works. Put myself back down. Here. Realign. Ah. What is happening? Dear Lord. Bum, bum, bum! Sorry, I love messing around with those controls. Okay, so that should do it for that. I wonder, let me check and see if there's anything, like, special I have to do with that PC. Also, clear this out. Bumpers stickers would look cool on my PC. Can you do that? Bumpers? Bumpers. Bumpers. Is Bumpers the name of the sticker line? Oh, yeah, it is. Interesting. I'm gonna put a loading bar on it. An overly large loading bar. No, no, no. There we go. More LEDs! More! Okay, well, that's their computer. To a T. And now we have this, which is literally just software. Like, that's all they want. Let me check their email just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Oh, they want me to paint it sky blue, and also it's dusty on the inside. Yuck. See, that's the one thing out of, like, all of the potential problems in PCs that I absolutely refuse to overlook. Because no. I want all of this scuzz to be gone. All right, Flipside and Spiral Engine 4.0. Did you know they made a Minions parody of The Office intro? I'm sorry? They did what? I don't know why, but, like, I think... Oh, what's The Office's main theme? I can sort of, like, hear it in my brain's background, but, like, I don't know. Am I getting it mixed up with Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I keep thinking that the theme for The Office is... Do 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 do. But like I keep on telling myself that no, that's not it. Even though I keep being like, no, that's totally it. But I'm not sure. All right, we need to paint this sky blue now. Let's paint it like an even lighter sky blue. That's blue? That's blue enough. It's a nice periwinkle or whatever the heck. It counts as sky blue, and therefore I'm saying it's blue. Also, I like this shade of blue, so I'm just gonna go with it. Search up The Office Minions. Well, I probably won't be able to actually watch it, considering that is a copyrighted piece of material, and it would be a bad idea. I'm just going to look up the thing and then take a picture of it. Or actually, no, I'm just going to look at it. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, that's terrible. I hate that. Ugh. I may be colorblind, but that looks purple to me. I mean, hey, whatever technically fits with the client's requirements, then I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna question too much. When I saw Dumbo for the first time, I was younger. My favorite part was actually the pink elephants. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned that. Or you've mentioned that it is your favorite. And I'm not surprised that that was probably your favorite. Incomplete case. Hold up. Did I not put the front panel on this thing? No, I guess not. There we go. Okay. 5 stars, good stuff. Goody. All right, let's delete those. I got some new PC parts, whatever. All right, let's take a look at what the new things are. Spiral taps? Who the heck are... What's up? The name's Vicky Vicious Fawcett. Okay, last year me and some of my mates formed an all-plumbers rock band? All-plumbers rock band? Oh, I guess that makes sense now. All right. It's been hard to find time to practice lately, what with the recent craze for bedazzled... I'm going to make the assumption that that word means something entirely different in the UK. But we still get together to play games at my place once a week. The latest Face Melter Extreme Guitar came out recently, and we're all dying to give it a go, but my PC's not up to task. So I need you to turn those specs up to 11. Make that rockin' rig into a metal machine that can hit 3,000 in benchmarks. Very well. So we're just upgrading it, right? All right. Goody. Nicer looking machine. Gotcha. Green, red, and light green custom cable set. Okay, fine. Sounds good to me. Can you slap a bunch of game stickers on the case, please? Apply stickers to case. Games. No specific games. You know, I'm not going to tell you that I like Fortnite, but I'm just going to hope that you know that, like, I like Fortnite. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like this is getting a little bit drab, you know, building-wise. Oh, hey. So this front area changed a little bit since the last time that we were here. Specifically, apparently, I think they added some new 3D Mark scores or, like, new 3D Mark simulations. So Speedway and Port Royale, I think, is what they did. Which is freaking awesome. I'd really love to give them a look as soon as I unlock them. I should make a pink elephant one if you want, of course. If I'm interested. I'll make one specifically, like, you know, pink themed. That's neat looking. Anyway. Also, they have a whole bunch of, like, you know, physical box art for 3D Mark. That's cool. I like it. Anyway, let me think. What do I want to do PC-wise? Because I've built a heck of a lot of PCs. But what can I make? Like, what can I do a little bit differently about this one? Like, outside of just color. I could try and build an AMD computer. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Like, I'm usually an Intel person. Mostly. But, yeah, why not? I might as well give making an Intel... Actually, let's make an AMD computer. Because I don't normally do that. Also, let's go for an AM5 chip. Or actually, wait. No, now that I think about it, let's go with Threadripper 4. Yeah. Dude, like, so apparently Threadripper 4 is like, or like Threadripper in general is their main line of, like, you know, crazy CPUs over in, you know, in AMD land. So which one do I want to grab? We have Asus, MSI, Gigabyte. Let me think. I might as well go for, like, the super expensive one, right? Maybe? I don't know. Kind of want to make sure that I have enough room for all of the parts and everything. Ah! What the heck? There's like a fruit fly in here. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get a move on. Let's see. I actually need to go to the bathroom real quick. Here, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that before we start, like, you know, getting parts and things, because I want to be able to concentrate, and I can't concentrate on a full bladder. So I'm going to go ahead to the BRB screen, and we are going to continue in just a little bit. So, hang tight. We will continue this PC building stuff in just a moment. And we are back. A massive hornet. Oh my god. That is horrifying. Ugh. See, like, I am not a massive fan. Like, when it comes to any living creature whatsoever,
I ate a baby there.
when it comes to any sort of living creature whatsoever, I tend to operate on the idea that, like, you know what? As long as you don't bother me, I will just allow you to live. You know, I don't want to, like, I don't want to kill. I don't want to, like, you know, obliterate something. However, if you're going to fly around in my face, or if you're going to threaten to sting me or be within my vicinity, I'm just going to no grr. Sorry, that just sounded like something the heavy weapons guy would say. You know what I mean? I ate a baby! Oh my god. So, right. What was I doing? I was I was making an AMD based computer because I don't usually do that. Well, let's see. How many RAM slots are currently like in this guy right here? I'm trying to see, but it's like frickin' bug. Am I gonna have to like, you know, kill another fruit fly on stream? Come on, where'd you go? Don't be like that. It's like the second you don't pay attention. It like that's the moment that they're like, "Hey, look, he's got his guard down. Let's fly in front of his face again." Frickin' asshole. I especially make sure to stay away from tanks. Stay away from bees, wasps, and hornets because I'm allergic. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good thing to stay away from then. Zenith Extreme. Man, that name sounds amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy one of these. Why the heck not? Actually, I'm gonna buy one and then I'm gonna check out. Just so I can take a closer look at it. Let's see. It appears that I think it's got 8 slots of RAM. Do I have a computer case that I can slap this in for a quick second? Just so I can inspect. Why is there bacon in the soup? I made it myself. Okay, yes. So what the heck are these things here? Are these like little flaps? Or like, you know, flap, singular. What is that supposed to do? Oh, wait, is this another... This is another M.2, isn't it? Why? Why? Point? Function? I guess it's the place where you put your M.2s and stuff. Like that's very curious. All right. Well, that is a very interesting thing to know. I'm taking it out of this PC case though. And I'm putting it back. Your mom's allergic too. Oh man, your entire finger swelled up last time you got stung by a bee and you needed to go to the hospital. That's terrifying. Ugh. I've got stung by a bee like a couple of times in my lifetime. One time I consciously knew I got stung by a bee. Another time it was like, I think I was like running around in the grass and then like I ended up stepping on a bee. And I guess in the process of stepping on the bee, I ended up being stung by the bee that way. Favorite Gur quote. I think the Doom song is pretty up there. Doom, 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 doom.
I sat on a bee.
Oh, Jesus. Hi.
Hi. That stung
You
in
sat
my
on a bee once?
side. Yeah. I think it was a wasp. It was white and black.
Yeah, that'll do it. I don't know. I heard about this one species of like moth that looks like a bee, but it's not a bee.
Ah, defensive camouflage. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Only been stung by bees on one occasion, but it was a ton of them, and both my legs were covered in stings. Oh, Ew. That's terrible.
Yup, that checks out. Try not to play with beehives. They don't like it.
I remember there was one time when my family had this like garbage can outside in the garage, and it was specifically for like soda cans and stuff. And so like, you know, we would crush cans with like the can crusher, and then we would throw out the can.
Yep.
Hey, there's a Shoop in here. Hello.
Yeah.
What's buzzing?
Hello. Was buzzing? Yeah, just bee talk. You stepped on a beehive that was fallen? That That's terrifying. Anyway, so yeah, there was a whole bunch of bees, just like floating. So, all right. So what happened was, again, there's a can filled with a whole bunch of the garbage can filled with a whole bunch of like soda cans that were crushed, and that is a very concentrated amount of sugar, and I guess that ended up like catching the whiff of like an entire swarm of bees, and then they flew in and they started like flying around this garbage can, and we didn't know that it was like, we didn't know there was a swarm of bees inside there until we had opened the door to the garage and we saw just like the massive swarm of them flying around, and we were like, nope. Closed the door, and what we ended up doing was, because we really didn't have any other choices at that point, we made a solution of sugar water that had a bunch of like dish soap in it, and we put it out on a tray outside, and then we had somebody very carefully pull the garbage can from like one side of the garage out the garage door out to where this like soap dish was, and then like crossed our fingers that all of the bees would migrate over to it. And luckily they did. And luckily, a whole lot of bees died that day. But yeah, that was freaking terrifying.
I never actually had any bad instances with bees. And a few with hornets, but bees? No. Never had an issue.
Well, that's good.
Oh,
That's good.
I thought we were talking about buzzers in general.
Buzzers? Just like shit that buzzes?
Buzzes and stings.
Yeah.
Generally, I just refer to them as bees unless I can identify them.
Yeah, right back. Buzz.
Anyway, I'm currently playing PC Building Simulator because I have a problem.
You have a problem. Guess what I
I'd
just
like to
got
say
back
it's a
into?
What was that?
You have a problem. Guess what I just got back into?
What did you just get into?
RimWorld!
Oh boy!
The new Grav Ship DLC came out. I was waiting for the RimWorld of Magic to update. Now I'm going to have a Necromancer.
Ooh,
That sounds
okay.
fun. Zombies and robots.
I don't know a heck of a lot about RimWorld, aside from like, you know, the vague things that I've heard and the fact that a lot of things can possibly happen. Like, it's very like multifunctional. Got back into Great God Grove. I'm assuming that's what GGG means. So what else is going on in you guys' end? Anything?
Eh,
No, not really.
played a bunch of Helldivers before popping in here.
Ooh, fun.
You need to do your part for
DLC came
democracy.
out.
Democracy.
Not DLC. War Bond. Control
Yes.
Group War Bond. A whole bunch of dangerous crap that will probably kill you at some point.
No, it is not dangerous. There's just open for all fellow Helldivers to ensure they're functioning at least to
You get
use
to
them.
test a bunch of experimental stuff to see if it works.
Sorry, Jax. Democracy has spoken. Democracy sucks. The
That
reference
sounds
to
very undemocratic of you.
I believe there is a nice Reformation camp that we can actually suggest you taking a vacation at.
Oh dear. Reformation. No. Let's see. I don't feel like water cooling this. Let's go with. Well, I could go for an all-in-one cooler and just be lazy.
So are you helping someone make a new Bitcoin farm?
Pretty much. Actually, like, what's funny is that this game has got like a storefront system where you can just build your computers, put them out here, and then price them however you want. So you could literally just build a computer just because. And that makes me happy. Right now I'm challenging myself to build an AMD computer because I'm a massive Intel simp, and I need to break out of my comfort zone a little bit. I suppose while I'm at it, I should probably get an AMD like graphics card as well. Yeah, I guess we'll ask you guys. What are you guys' opinions on Pink Elephants on Parade from Dumbo?
Pink Elephants on Parade from Dumbo. Oh man, I love that. I have no idea what the hell you just said.
Who knows? We might be able to actually introduce you on a nice car ride down to the cities, Andrew. We do have the movie, but I don't think the Munchkin would like it or care.
Oh,
She does. I don't think she cares for it as much as some other movies.
I see.
Other movies?
But other Disney movies. The
okay.
vehicle, there's our original vehicle that we have, but the missus had gotten another vehicle, and there is actually a nice little DVD player that's actually a part of the vehicle with a little monitor for the rear view, or rear people in the back.
Okay.
And yeah, the Munchkin has a stronger preference for Mama's vehicle over Daddy's vehicle. Traitor!
I wonder why.
But at least our nice little backlog of movies that we actually have, most of them are Disney. It's not like there isn't options. But the Pink Elephants on Parade, I at least remember when I had seen that part, I wasn't scared, but I was just confused of what on earth is going on. I don't get this. Oh, Pierce. Hi, Pierce.
I heard Disney. I have been summoned. See, for me, I never really watched Dumbo. I ended up growing up with the bootleg version of Pink Elephants on Parade, and that's Heffalumps and Woozles from Winnie the Pooh, which was essentially the exact same kind of dream sequence and whatnot. The only difference was that it was like Heffalumps and Woozles.
Yeah, I did not understand at the time of, oh, Dumbo was actually getting drunk. So, yeah, so I was like, okay, yeah. But then now actually being adult or years later, finding out, it's like, oh!
All the adults are just like, ha 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 ha, funny drunk elephant.
Oh, God. Bad head is now had a not so good day at work, and at least I've unwound enough. But my mind was kind of wandering for some other thoughts that I had about recent Disney stuff that I just... It makes me ashamed to think that they actually tried or had done it. Easy statement, Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, right. God.
I have not watched it. The live action. And never will I ever watch the live action. And if I find out that my wife decides to actually play the live action for our child, I will tell her no. She will not be. Yeah. Same thing here, Phoenix. I grew up seeing the original Disney's, although the wife was kind of baffled that I didn't really watch for. I wasn't too interested on the old original live action, like the Mary Poppins, for example, one of them. I just never was interested in them because it's like, oh, they're just a bunch of people singing and dancing. I don't care about that. Meanwhile, high school or middle school, high school, there's certain stuff that I've gotten to see and watch, and yeah, they're musicals or whatnot. And it's like, God damn, give me that crack.
Crack.
Ooh, this thing barely fits. Holy crap.
That's what she said.
Now, for me, yeah, I have not seen the Lilo and Stitch movie. Well, I've seen the original one, but I just feel it's a little bit. I think it's not a crime that Disney is committing, but it's damn close to one. Like, I just feel like it. Like, what is the point to all of this aside from money?
Money.
Tron Ares.
Money.
What is Tron Ares? What? On one hand, I like Tron, and the premise seems cool. On the other hand, Jared Leto. Interesting. I actually have not heard that there was a new Tron movie coming out. Tron Ares is Tron 3. Okay.
Of war. I'm the god of war.
Comes
Oh,
out
God,
this
I like-
year. All right.
I'll admit, the only actual like newer movies I've actually seen has actually been basically any of the Disney stuff. If the wife actually managed to snag it after it actually comes out, but I haven't bothered going out to the theaters, mostly because of cost of it. But nice thing of not having ads too. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
all hail
right.
the
My God.
advertisement. I don't really pay attention.
The
or notice
advertising
what comes out.
gods.
Pierce has invaded.
Hello.
Oh, hello. There's a Pearson here. Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to point out some stuff about Lilo and Stitch that is very, very weird.
Are you talking about OG or the Heresy?
Yes,
Hey.
Okay, please continue.
I'm talking about the OG heresy that they did. So, the original Lilo and Stitch is a good movie, and I like it. And the main point of the movie is Ohana means family, right?
Da.
Okay, so keep that in mind. After the original Lilo and Stitch movie, then they did another movie that was just called Stitch the Movie. And that was actually just a pilot
Yeah.
for Stitch the series, which was the TV show.
I actually remember that.
And then after the Stitch TV show, there was another movie called Lilo and Stitch 2 Stitch Gets a Glitch. And then there was another movie which was a finale to the TV show. So that's basically the entire Stitch timeline as it originally existed. And then, I don't know what happened, but something happened that broke the timeline and split it into two different continuities. And in both of these continuities, Stitch leaves Hawaii and also leaves Lilo and ends up with some completely other kid.
That's weird.
So there's a anime series where Stitch ends up in Japan and starts hanging out with some Japanese kid who lives in Okinawa. And then there's another series where he ends up in China and hangs out with some Chinese kid. Both of these exist. I have no idea which one is canon because they both take place at the same time. So it's one or the other, but either way, Lilo is not really a character in those, and in the anime one, then Lilo shows up in exactly one episode, and that's it.
Well, it's crazy that Lilo shows up at least once.
I mean, they acknowledged her, but it does sort of bring into question, like, considering everything that happened and the entire original movie, pilot TV for a TV show, other movie, and movie finale. Considering all of that stuff happened, it's kind of weird that after Stitch was separated from Lilo, he didn't do anything to, like, go back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, knowing what the series is supposed to be about? Why did they do that?
I don't
know
know.
the actual
Disney,
reason
money,
why,
and
but
writers.
I don't like it. The actual reason why is because overseas audiences, they really, really, really like Stitch. They think he is cute. But they also really don't like Lilo because they see her as kind of a bratty character.
I mean, that's entirely the point, but okay, you do you.
I agree that it's entirely the point, but at the same time, it's like, okay, we're just going to throw out everything that the series stood for just to try to make some cash, and it's not the first time they've done that, so yay.
Nova says
Also,
I think
there's-
she's autistic. Possibly, yeah. She's got
Also,
hyperfixations.
There's a other continuity where Stitch ends up in feudal Japan, and he hangs out with a samurai guy. That's a manga series.
Weird.
It's called Stitch and the Samurai. It is real. You can go read it. This has been your very quick recap on the Lilo and Stitch series. Also, Stitch does
you.
appear in Kingdom Hearts. Lilo does not. They have a Lilo and Stitch world that appears in one of the Kingdom Hearts games. It exclusively takes place on the spaceship from the beginning of the movie, and they do not go to Hawaii or mention Lilo at all.
Well, it's funny because, again, I'm currently hanging out in Synth's streams a lot more often, and he's currently going through his Kingdom Hearts retrospective stuff, playing through a bunch of the games. And they got to that sequence in the Kingdom Hearts game where, the entire crew, and everybody basically is all running around this one spaceship, like, some crazy Scooby-Doo situation. Except in
Trying-
slow-mo.
I'm not even sure which of the Kingdom Hearts that is. Oh, I've only done 1, 2, and 3. I have not done any of the other stuff that they've done because I feel like they were just trying to rehash more money. And I actually felt very out of place when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3 for trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
The thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 is that it's not actually a sequel to Kingdom Hearts 2, because Kingdom Hearts 2 wrapped up everything that it set up. Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually a sequel to all the other spin-offs that came out after 2.
Yeah, I had it to where I realized that, and it's like, why? They shouldn't have titled it as 3 then.
Because I thought it would be funny. And I do have to admit, your reaction has been quite amusing.
Pretty much. I mean, I think I would prefer if they had, like, more rounded decibel numbers, like 0.5. 0.5 makes sense. I'll take 0.5. But I don't know. If you're going to make a story like that, I feel like you owe it to everybody to make sure that you fill in all the gaps and not just, like, certain portions of the gaps and then have to, like, run back and do even more gaps later on.
Yeah. Plus, what
I don't
also
know.
irritated me with 3 for play style was, you get in certain areas you can actually do essentially like these Disney ride attraction or Disney attraction abilities. I gotten so fed up with them.
Uh-huh.
I got so fed up with them. It's just like,
But they're so sparkly.
yes, but it goes to where it's
Advertising. I mean, everything in the freaking Kingdom Hearts games is advertising for Disney.
there's that, but it's ride attractions. It's ride
Right.
attractions.
I mean, if
Is that so
everything else Disney is going to be in Kingdom Hearts, then why not the rides?
Oh, yeah,
kinda my
Phoenix.
thought.
Just responding to Phoenix's thing, it was just like when I heard Gantu was not actually in there, just like, why? Even though there were some people that I heard weren't too fond of him and was apparently fine that he wasn't there, it's just like, no. Even though he was considered bad, he was actually trying to do his damn job of actually getting Experiment 626. But then the editorial just kind of went into side thing of, nope, he's full on trying to actually get him.
I don't know. The live action thing to me only makes sense from like a pocketbook standpoint. Like it doesn't make sense from like a point of like, should we remake this? Should we update it for the times? And it's just like, no, you really didn't need to. Like I could go back and watch Lilo and Stitch, the original movie, and I could get a significantly better experience watching that than watching the live action.
Yeah, just kind of makes me a little more concerned of the ones that I've seen in the younger times. Afraid of what kind of
like,
heresy they'll commit.
I'll say that Jumbo was, in a way, kind of a villain to a certain extent. But yeah, they turned it up. They turned the dial up significantly. In like the, I mean, I haven't seen it, but if you're going to like completely get rid of Gantu, who was basically the main villain and the dude they were running away from, and I have no idea, but did the events of Lilo and Stitch happen like exactly the way that they did in the live action? The same as, I don't know. I feel like you can't do it the exact same way.
I feel like they could have possibly actually just done the same thing and actually done it as live action, but maybe actually just added a bit more of like, we only found out a little about Lilo's actual parents. Could have actually had opportunity to find out a little bit more about them. It would have been.
Yeah, like I just feel like when you have a successful movie right from the get-go, I feel like you've got the perfect blueprint for making another version of something and making a fairly successful version of it. And so, when you have stuff like completely getting rid of Gantu, I feel that is a major sign of people that are just like, that have no idea what they're doing. Like, that was a major villain arc, and a lot of things ended up being spurred on by the fact that Gantu was there. I don't know. I have not seen the movie. I'm making a lot of complaints about something that I haven't seen.
True, and that's kind of the same thing I'm doing as well.
I mean, to be fair, I've got Lilo and Stitch 1. I've got the exact same mentality with the Lilo and Stitch remake that I do with the Lion King remake. And that is, I have the original. What's the point? And the original is great. Thank you for pie. I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, so I've built the AMD machine. What do I want to do now at this point? I don't know. I don't have a heck of a lot else that I want to do in PC Building Simulator today, really. I don't know. Kind of just want to vibe and talk about stuff. What else has been going on lately? That's what I want to know. Something interesting? Something that's like, caught my attention?
Abiotic Factor's coming out in a couple of days.
Ooh.
Right. You could actually have fun streaming the shenanigans.
I don't know. it looks like an interesting game, but I don't know how like set I am on the idea of it. Of streaming it specifically.
Streaming
Oh.
it. Yeah.
True. But the playing of it, even though I haven't touched it for quite a while, when they added some of the bigger updates to it, I enjoyed the time getting to play with Andrew and some of the other guys, and going to be at least looking towards the always active server that we got someone working on. So it'll be fun doing that. We would actually jump on at any time and then leave a note of, hey guys, sorry, some stuff kind of happened, and there wasn't enough duct tape.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's some
I just
interesting
love
stuff.
duct tape.
Nova says they're in cosplay hell. Explain? Like, what are you
Cosplay.
doing cosplay wise?
Like you're seeing a bunch of stuff people doing cosplay, or you got your own project that you're trying to bring to fruition?
Oh, you're trying to make an Inspecta cosplay. Nice. I feel like that's going to require a lot of felt. You probably don't know who Inspecta is.
That's where I'm just doing my own little thing of like, okay, time to
Just like,
to
yeah, sure. Looks up on Google.
safe mode on.
Shut up. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. An old tale, since I don't have dye, I'm using paint to be more... wait. Paint markers set $50 each. Oh, okay. I've heard... Like, I just recently learned that there was a thing of, like, called fabric paint. And it's basically just sort of a rubber that you can paint over something. I don't know. Something like that sounds like it would work. Oh, I don't suppose Kyle told you about the fact that I like twisted my ankle, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you
he
successfully
hilariously
impress
fell
the
down
crowd?
stairs.
Nope.
Oh,
I impressed nobody. I was by myself. Arf. No, at the moment, I can now walk on it just fine, but it's swollen and purple. Doesn't look quite right.
yeah, but hey, afterwards, at least you'll know you're gonna need to take it one step at a time.
One step. God damn it. Dot, dot,
Yes,
dot, dot,
Eric.
dot.
There we go.
Yay, I nailed it.
I gave him that slight little aneurysm, bit of a stroke.
Yeah. God damn it.
I need to do it.
Why do I feel like eating cake right now? I forgot there was brownies in this house. Damn it.
Special brownies.
No. I'm not
All
even
brownies
sure
are
if that's
special. Jeez.
I'm not even yeah, all brownies are special technically, but not like special brownies.
It could have been birthday brownies.
Birthday. What are birthday brownies?
Brownies for your birthday.
Oh. Nah,
Sorry,
no,
I
they're not
just-
birthday brownies.
Just had an event that happened. I was generating a world, and I got a mod called Real Ruins, which adds ruined blueprints from other people's colonies as ruins that you can come across. Well, I left it at 0 as to how many of these it wanted to load, and that lets it load as many as it wants. And as it's counting up how many blueprints that it was downloading, The button, or the loading button changed from loading to enough at one point. I mean, you
Please
can
stop.
cancel it at any time.
That's great. I love that. Pumpkin spice brownies? Jesus. That sounds heavenly. Huh. See, you say that, and now I'm thinking about the pumpkin spice, like pumpkin flavored fudge that I remember buying from like that one fudge place a long time ago that no longer exists.
There
That
is
makes me
actually
sad.
something. Well, I don't know about fudge, but the pumpkin spice brownies, I wouldn't mind actually trying that. But it reminds me of something that I had actually attempted to make. Seeing it on a YouTube Shorts. It's a little bit bad. I can't remember his name, but best way to describe, he is the flamboyant gay baker who bakes stuff from old recipe books.
Yeah, I know him.
One of them was actually a 2-ingredient pumpkin bake, and it's literally a can of pumpkin pie filling and a box of like spice cake mix. Mix them together, and you can use like a scoop, make like little dough balls out of them, and then bake them like you would for like a cake. And they turn into like a little cake like cookie that's actually firm enough to stay like a cookie, but they have the nice soft texture of a cake.
So what did you say this was? A 2-ingredient pumpkin what?
Uh, it was like 2-ingredient pumpkin. I'll do a little sleuthing. I'll try to find it and I'll actually send it to you directly. It'll take me a little
Yeah, I'm trying
bit
to
on
find
that.
it right now just to see if I can like possibly scope it out. No, there's a lot
But it
of
was,
people that are making pumpkin recipes. But I know who you're talking about though. God, I'm
yep,
trying to remember what his name is.
yep. I'm a little bit bad. There it is. B. Dylan Hollis.
B. Dylan Hollis.
B. DYLANHOLLIS. Known for his Bacon Across America. Second book is out.
Mystery pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin Quickies.
Pumpkin quickies from 65?
Yep.
Ooh, okay, I found it.
Two ingredient.
Stop it. Here, I'm gonna pop this out and I'm gonna see whether or not this this actually works.
Drum roll.
Pop. All right.
Actually,
There we go. Pumpkin quickies. Although this looks like this was re-uploaded from somebody else. How dare they? Ugh, man, I hate when that happens.
I have the source.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I went to his page.
Ooh, okay, hold up.
There. Sent direct.
Thank you.
Two ingredient.
2-ingredient. All right, picture in picture. This one properly now. I'm gonna screen share this just so you guys can see it too. There you go. You see it on the screen? I'm trying to get better when it comes to, like, you know, actively showing things on the screen. Anyway, let's give this a watch.
2-ingredient pumpkin quickies from 65. Yes, it's officially pumpkin season, which means people are whipping out the boots with the fur and trying to snag any wayward bachelor within 100 meters. But it also means baking! First is a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. Release the gourd. And the last ingredient is a box of spice cake
Release the
mix,
gourd.
pioneered in 1951 by Mr. Duncan Hines. This is him right here. He looks like if you get a tattoo, you'll be written out of the will. Missionary only type of guy. Now we just mix. Well, these definitely are quickies. And I would know. Like draft dodgers, I don't see much action. That's why I'm called Drive-By Dylan. $3.50 for roughly 12 minutes. But just watch them. Whoa! Cookie! A traditional cookie? No. Soft, cakey, and very pleasant, yes. Your pumpkin spice is already in here. You just added the pumpkin. Is it cheating? Yes. But cheating tastes good.
Ooh. Cheat meal. Cheat day.
Release the
And-
gourd.
And they are good. I have actually made them. They are good.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Nice.
do look quite tasty, actually.
Oh, they absolutely do. I mean, it just looks like you're eating, like, a cake in smaller form. And that makes
Yep.
me happy.
And then get some ice cream.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Phoenix is drinking coffee at 7 p.m. so they don't doze off and miss dinner. Ooh.
Add an
I mean,
espresso.
I've been there a little bit. Somewhat. Oh, dude. Like, I learned that little trick from my mom when it comes to brownies. That, like, if you want super fudgy and super delicious brownies, just a little bit of espresso powder.
Yep. Yeah,
Not a ton,
that's actually
just a little bit.
yeah. I've learned to actually do that with some of the stuff, and the missus kind of noticed whenever I actually do that stuff, and it's just like, how do you do it? I'm not gonna tell you all my secrets.
All right, then. Keep your secrets. Well, I don't have much else that I want to do in PC Building Simulator. And I kind of just want to vibe for the rest of the night. Don't really feel like doing, you know, the whole streaming business. I'm having a heck of a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But I also have an injury that I would love to elevate. Thank you very much for the confetti. I appreciate it. How many points do you got?
Actually, creeping back on here, I thought I had a lot less. Well, this might help give a little insight. Huzzah!
Help! Hibisky! That's great. I love that. Oh, moist brownies. I like brownies that are like nice and dense, and they're like they're almost like goo, you know.
The best kind
As
of
much as
brownies
I
are the
like,
ones that
you know,
melt in your
cake.
mouth.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And
Now the brownies
Gotta
that
be
are currently
nice and
inside
warm.
this household, warm. Yeah, they're very good when they're warm. The brownies that are inside this household, it is like they are a base of brownie, and then they have a layer of caramel on top of them. With like chocolate chips that are like sprinkled on the inside of it. Basically, if you're looking to be on a diet, you're in the wrong house.
or if you don't care about potentially being diabetic, then choo choo.
Yeah. Delicious. Well, let me think. What other I'm trying to think what was like the last like dessert thing I made was. I think it was pumpkin bread if I recall correctly. And pumpkin bread is good. Though, I need to be sparing with that because whenever I make pumpkin bread, so I am curious about this thing. Is there any are there any places that sell pumpkin bread in like half cans? Because like 16 ounces, are there 8-ounce cans of pumpkin that you can buy? I'm gonna go to Amazon and I'm gonna check.
Not sure. And to whoever you are, welcome back.
It's Diana. Hello. Welcome back. We're currently talking about desserts and stuff.
Pumpkin.
Yay.
Mostly
pumpkin.
a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
No, I wasn't the source of the pumpkin talk. It was the source of.
We were talking about
Phoenix.
desserts and stuff.
Phoenix was the one. Phoenix was the one that opened Pandora's box of pumpkin,
Boba
which
pie.
isn't wrong.
Man, okay. I'm trying to find, like... For the love of all that's holy. All that I can find is cans of 16 ounces of pumpkin. Like, if I had a way of getting just 8 ounces of pumpkin, then I could make, like, pumpkin bread with a little less of a guilty conscience.
But you're not supposed to do it with a guilty conscience. You just make it, and
Dang
then
it.
you enjoy it. Sharing is optional, mind you. It is optional.
Yeah, that...
It might be beneficial if you're trying to watch on how much you're inhaling. But I mean, we all embrace the inner Kirby when it comes to good stuff.
I found some Libby's cans here. How big of a can is this? Hold on a second.
Can you only believe it is this size?
I can't believe it's that many ounces.
I can't believe it's not butter.
And I can't believe you didn't see this coming.
Ow! Can.
That was perfect.
Why do I give people power?
Because like our other companion here, slight masochist. But you're water. You flow through it.
Partial masochism. Or full-on masochism. We can't read him. Let's see. God, I really wish I could read the fronts of these freaking cans because I can't. But it says it's like 29 ounces. Is that 29 in total between 3 cans? Calculator.
Well, if it's
29 divided
28,
by 3 equals 9.6. 9.6 ounce cans. Here, actually, let me look up classic Libby's pumpkin.
You have been asleep for 99999.
9. Maybe searching it on Amazon is a bad idea. Let's search just on Google.
puppies. What kind of
3
puppies?
puppies on hold. Okay.
I am not asking for adoption. The 2 that I have here are already enough. They're not puppies. They're puppers. They're old.
Okay, so the cans are 15 ounces in total. If I wanted half of a can, that's 15 divided by 2, and that would be a 7.5 ounce can. I would excuse like having an 8 ounce can then, if I could. All right.
Back to the time warp again.
Let's do. Ah, yeah. Sorry, Phoenix. Some crazy stuff's going on.
I decided to come
It's
here,
all
so
internet related.
yes.
Crazy stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna check good old Walmart. You know, the place with the God, even all right, so I've looked it up. there are Libby's pumpkin, pure pumpkin things that are in smaller cans, but even then, it appears that they are... Actually, wait, hold on a second. Is that 29 ounces? Who's buying that much pumpkin? How many pies are you making, dude?
Charlie Brown.
Hey, you're asking the wrong question. It's why haven't I gotten that yet?
I don't need to die. And that is enough pumpkin that you OD. Oh, man. Maybe I need to start up my own pumpkin company. There we go. Can we get that started? Bitbee's Pumpkin Emporium.
Have to do pumpkin pies, save the seeds, have to do pumpkin seeds. People can snack on them while waiting for the pumpkin pies to be made. Was that an acorn?
You did go back 10 seconds. Ah, man. Yeah, I don't know. Are you on desktop? Refresh my memory. I don't remember.
Here, I'll help refresh your memory.
Thanks. My favorite item is definitely that can, though.
Behold!
It's great. It makes a good, like, donk noise. You're on your phone? I'm going to make the assumption that Twitch mobile is just not treating you well. That's all that I can think of. Let me just look up just standard pumpkin.
I'm being slightly amused. Twitch is giving me the power for the channel points. See the random chest, get 50 points, and then it's just like, haha! Can't believe I do it again!
Haha! Yeah, 29 ounce cans. Who buys 29 ounces of pumpkin?
Again,
what recipes call for that? All right, that's enough of me just like, trailing off and going and watching that.
Pumpkin pie.
What now?
Pies. Pumpkin
Pies.
pie.
Pies. Pie in the sky.
Yeah, for another little side topic. I've at least looked at Magic the Gathering for some of the stuff. It's like, okay, neat. I'm not sure if I want to actually dip my toe back into that after years ago with Yu-Gi-Oh! And realizing, yeah, there's insanity with it. But they had it to where they threw a good enough bait for me to be like, I'm going to see if I can at least collect certain cards or characters for dumb luck. And what they had done is Final Fantasy. So
Okay.
I had
Final
gotten-
Fantasy Magic the Gathering?
yes, they released Final Fantasy based cards for
They
Magic
have
the
Final
Gathering.
Fantasy Cup Noodles, so that's honestly not too surprising.
Yeah, but I had actually gotten quite a few packets. Unfortunately, first two packets that I had actually gotten two characters that I actually was very happy with, but unfortunately, due to some little financial snafu, I was like, why? You know what? No, I got them. but I'll sell them and get the cash. The two that I had, one was a character from Final Fantasy IX, Vivi Ornifer.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
yes. And then the other character was actually Sephiroth, but for the specific one that I actually had, I got to find out there's like, I guess 5 art variants for it. And the one that I actually got was actually considered the highest value out of the ones. So I was like, cool, neat. And it actually looked very nice. But I was a little... I went through with it, and it was like, I did it. I needed the extra cash, and it helped. But I wish I could have actually gotten the VV card back. I would have been like, screw the other ones. Give me back my baby. I have fond memories of that character back when I was young with seeing my dad actually play Final Fantasy IX. There was actually even a moment where you get to find out, oh, you can rename all the characters. And as a little bit of a thing, he actually renamed Vivi to me.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's where it was like, but I also liked Vivi in general. He was an awesome character.
Nice.
Awesome and adorable.
They're also in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mhm.
Cough, cough. Okay.
Hey, how about that?
That's where it was
Now,
like, when actually it's not. Yeah.
Man, speaking of like trading cards and stuff, like, I don't know, I've been on a little bit of a Pokemon card game kick because of Pokemon Card Pocket. But like, it's just made me really miss and appreciate my previous Pokemon cards collection, and like, I now am very sad that I never kept it. I don't know where it went.
I still have mine of the OG originals.
I have no idea where my OG original cards are. Like, they must have ended up, like, you know, lost in a shuffle in, like, a move somewhere, or, you know, got destroyed in a flood. I don't know.
But yeah,
Makes
it was
me
something that my dad had kind of, when we initially had started collecting them, he was the one that was naturally doing the heavy lifting for getting the cards. Back when eBay was actually a lot more better compared to how I hear stories now.
I hear some horror stories here and there.
Yeah. But he had helped put in a lot of money for a lot of the cards, and I'd actually have to take a look in the books to see if they were actually full, complete collections or whatnot. But my dad had also done a reveal heads up. It was like a couple of months ago. I did a visit, brought up the Munchkin, and just hung out. And he decided to go, oh, I was digging in the closet, cleaning it up, and I had found this. He pulled out a box that was wrapped of the original first generation of the jungle Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
And I believe they were also first edition.
Shoot.
I had it to where he pulled that out, and I was partially frothing at the mouth of like, ha 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 ha. And he was like, nope. It's just like,
Mine.
I get it, but you also got them originally for me, so
Right, but also, you know, while you're living underneath your parents' roof, like, what's yours is theirs. And, like, because they're kind of buying things for you, so technically they have seniority over it, so it's just like, I don't know, did you get it with your job? No?
My job was making sure I got through school, and hey, surprise, I actually did.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, we had actually stopped at some point. My younger sister she added to her when she heard about that. She, because of her also being aware of people doing live streams of opening packs or whatnot, of realizing on how much could make money doing that, which was kind of my little thought too. But it's like, I would like to find out if I actually had a complete set. And the possibility, but it's also the power of nostalgia right there.
Now, I am sick and tired of like hearing about scalpers and all that jazz, who just buy up gigantic amounts of card packs, just being like, "You want your content, right? You want to have your web content and your series? Well, you better come over here and pay like out the nose for it." Yeah.
God,
what's funny
I
is
remember.
that like in retaliation, a lot of these card places have just like they moved over to different card packs, or they just stopped doing card packs entirely and just said, "Yeah, you know what? No, screw you. I don't care." You know, I'm not that desperate for a pack of Pokemon cards, and that ended up leaving a bunch of these scalpers with these gigantic packs of cardboard that they didn't know what to do with.
Yep. Game shop that's
just
actually game shop near where I am at. I still visit, do some stuff. This is where it's like I'm gonna be possibly a little stupid and dip my toe into Magic the Gathering after at least try to learn the rules and whatnot. Get myself familiarized with it. But they've actually had some signs up for. That's where I say it's funny. You mentioned Pokemon. Of new releases of Pokemon is only going to be given out during the release day, during our like tournaments or whatnot, and limited.
Yeah.
So it's full on. Hey, scalpers, how about you take that bit of money and cram it?
Shove it. That's cool. That's a pretty good way to do it. Oh man,
It sucks that they
that's
have
just
to do it
reminding
that
me
way.
of what was that?
It sucks that they have to do it that way. That the scalpers, like, they have to work around scalpers being terrible.
Yeah.
Well, this
But-
is reminding me a lot of the time when like the New Egg Shuffle was happening, and I don't know if it's still happening, but that was a decision made in hell right there, because it's literally just a case of, hey, we have a stock of these cards that are very rare and very valuable, and we're going to release them all in this ridiculous drip feed, and we're going to staple you with a bunch of extra crap that you didn't ask for, but you don't have a choice anyways, and it's still extremely limited, so we're not gonna like, oh, and it's all a lottery system, so it's up to pure dumb stupid luck if you manage to get the thing that you wanted. And I don't know, I'm very happy that the Silicon situation has kind of like evened out a little bit, and resources are actually available to be able to make cards and stuff. And that in general, people don't seem to be actively buying the newest and best cards out there at the moment. I think a lot of people figured out that like the 50 line is kind of garbage in a weird way. Like, it's not bad, but it's like if you bought a 30 card, you're pretty much in the butter zone. The 40 and the 50, not big advances on that. There. While we were talking about cards, I went and I pulled up Pokemon Card Game Pocket. 'Cause why the heck not? Let's go ahead and let's play a little bit of the Let's Go Gambling thing.
Pokemon Let's Go Gambling.
Let's see. Burp. Aw, dang it.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
a rock. Wait, it's Geodude. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I got a dud. I didn't really get anything. You know what? Just because I'm on the stream, I'll treat myself. I will open up one more. Although I only have so many hourglasses to work with, so you know, I have to cut myself off eventually. Okay, let's see if I get anything good out of this one. Looks like I didn't. From the effects that I just saw, I don't believe I got anything good. No, I got a double of like one of the. I got a double Duranpa. I didn't even know that dragon Pokemon was a thing. Looks kind of adorable, but no. It's like an old dragon. Very wise. Very all-knowing. Oh well. And that's why I don't spend any money on that app. Because I'm just like, nah, I don't think I want to, like, you know, waste a whole bunch of rolls on that. What's funny is that, like, you know, to try and make sure that they aren't, it's not like a gambling kind of situation. They do have the stats, like, widely available, and you can see all of the percentages for what kind of cards you could potentially get. If you wanted to read those statistics, they are, like, fully and completely available.
And I think they have to at least show that. But I think I remember there was, like, another type of gacha type thing where they had shown, like, the probabilities of getting each of the stuff. But I think there was actually, like, a little investigation done or some heavy testings done. And people were going like, hey, your probabilities for all the stuff does not seem to match on what we've actually have tested. So what's the deal?
Oh, so, like, they rolled the dice, like, 1,000 times, and they went like, hey, apparently your 1 out of 100 that you showed in your statistics doesn't actually line up with what we actually have here. What's the deal, buddy?
And it wasn't actually just like few people actually doing it. Like they actually had quite a large number of people, and they actually gotten it revealed of like, yeah, those were very loose numbers for the probabilities. And then they revealed it, and it's like, yeah, that seems more like it. And they were a lot more skewed.
I think the slimier thing is, and I don't have any proof that this happens, but you know that, like, it must happen in some capacity. But you see those advertisements or those paid promotional things where a streamer or somebody will, like, you know, start up a particular game that has a gacha system in place, and then they get some ultra ridiculous rare, and they get really excited. They jump up and down.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, look! I got my favorite! I got my thing that I wanted! And you're just sitting there like, did you? Did you now?
Nice demo account you're using there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, this is basically my thought or what I like to do to them.
Yippee!
Nah. Damn it, the can has let me down.
Donk. Here, just because you're currently rolling the gacha, I'll go ahead and roll one myself. Toss. Duck. I can do it for free. It's great. Ow. Frick. Here, I'm gonna throw one too. There's the can.
Okay.
I love the can. He's great. Here, and while we're at it, while I'm just randomly pressing buttons, let's go ahead and just have a floor nap. Goodbye. Yay! At some point, I'm going to be moving to a different VTuber engine, and when I do, I need to take all this with me. I don't know how, but I definitely need to. Technically, all of this stuff could be done. It's just like, you need to know how to properly set up like nodes and scripting and all of that jazz, and like, my brain kind of melts when it comes to nodes and scripting.
I'm sorry, my mind kind of spaced out there. Here, let me actually give a proper answer.
Acorn! I also need more customized items as well. You know, like, I don't know. Look, I've got the can. The can needed to happen because, you know, soda. That's funny.
Frying pan.
Frying pan. Oh, that would hurt. I think that would hurt more than the apple. Just like, dong! I think if I actually added a frying pan, I would need to come up with a way to make the frying pan actively make me, like, fly back. And I don't know if you could do that with my my current setup.
Oh, here. Just have it as like a... Here's the idea. Frying pan triggers dead.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about, like, how I would possibly do that. With the presets that I have in place, I'm not sure if that's possible, though. I absolutely would do it if I could do it. Like, zero question. Like, it's a genius idea. I would get a frying pan model, I would upload it into the system, and I would code that together. But, like, I don't know how I would chain those things.
Well, you heard it, people. Bitby has an idea, and he wants it.
I don't have a legion of coders out there.
But
I have a legion of
Bitby aren't-
funny people. A legion of goobers.
We do a little gooping.
we do a little goobed.
I'm
That's
a
goofy.
goofy.
You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Sorry, just looking down at my my foot right now. Yikes, man. That is gonna look creepy for a while.
Man, you're looking pretty swell.
My God.
Yes, my son.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to do with it. All right, we've kind of reached the 10 o'clock hour mark, so I think I'm gonna call it for the stream. It's a little bit
Why?
difficult to do casual streams twice in a row. Because you're just
Yeah,
like, well, now what do I do? I've run out of talking points. I don't know. I'm not much of a talky guy. Like, I need I need a subject.
Well, if it wasn't for work causing sort of a frazzle on me for work, I'd have a lot more to the Popcorn Show, but yeah.
Oh, no, that's just fine. I mean, look,
It's all
the
good.
most exciting thing that happened for me is that I fell down some stairs. That's my talking point today.
I'm not
Also,
sure.
on top of that-
Exciting should be the word.
I mean, it gets your adrenaline up, that's for sure.
Guess your adrenaline
You know.
up while you're tripping, making some sick twists and flips down.
Look at me, I'm Tony Hawk. Whoop. Anyway, so the plan for next week, I'm just gonna cross my fingers that next week is as normal as we can possibly make it. That being, I'm gonna play a bunch of The Messenger on Wednesday, and then I'm going to play Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I'm just going to chill and vibe with you guys with a casual stream. That's kind of what I've got lined up here. And that's about all that I gotta say. Anything else you guys wanted to add?
Yeah.
Awesome week, people.
What was that?
Have an awesome week, everyone.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Do
I
that.
hope everyone have an awesome week. Make sure you watch where you step. Is all I'll
Yes.
say. If you have a particular staircase that's like shallow and creepy, watch your footing.
If you
And
have
I
to
think
travel
that'll
somewhere
do it.
dark, perhaps consider a probing cane.
What the heck's a probing cane?
It's what the blind people use to see what's in front of them.
I forgot. I don't know how to use a probing cane. How about this? How about, like, if you're gonna go up and down some stairs, make sure you have a light on. You know? Actually,
that might
funny
help,
enough, before I forget, I was actually, the other day, I was walking through my house again, and somebody noticed that I walked down that staircase without any lights on down there again. And they're just like, have you learned nothing? And I'm like, I'm sorry, force of habit.
But
Don't make fun. I don't know. Don't make fun of me. Don't be mad.
no, I was gonna say, but having no lights on while going down the stairs, you're trying to be dramatic, do some flair, and it's enough to make people go, "What's wrong with you?" And it's like, do you want the full list or the itinerary? Either way. Sorry.
There's a lot of things wrong. I could pull a list. Matter of fact, I could probably give you a a very concentrated list of all the things that are not wrong with me. Thing number 1, ADHD. I've been to the doctor. I don't have it. I painted my hand blue. I need help. I sent a picture in image share. Oh, really? Out of boredom, I'm going to take a look at it before I leave.
Ooh,
Image share, blue. Good freaking gravy. Why did you do that?
For a second, I thought you
I'm
had
assuming-
a glove on.
Yeah, almost. You know that, like, there are surgical gloves that you can buy where you can... Yeah, don't make this, like, a Homestuck permanent marker situation, please. Like, do not get into the bathtub with all of the, like, permanent marker and, like, permanently dye your hand. I beg of you, don't do the thing. And again, there are surgical gloves that are that exact shade of blue. I think it'd be a lot easier for you to just go and buy yourself a pair of those. And, like, heck, they're disposable. Go and pick up some of those. Boredom is not an excuse. I do a lot of things when I'm bored, and that is not one of them.
Look, there's boredom, and then there's science. If it goes where you say it was for science, then people actually go like, so what did you learn? I learned I shouldn't do it.
Fun fact, I mean, for the most part, we as humans breathe through our lungs. However, we do take in nutrients through our skin. So, that's just food for thought. Food for your pores. Jargon! It was both, and I learned that it's fun. Okay. I don't live your life. I don't control you. You do you, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. Anyway, I'm gonna take off here. Thanks for coming out, everybody, and thanks for coming into the chat. I appreciate it.
Yep, I had fun throwing stuff at you.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.
I liked throwing tomatoes. It was fun. All right, see you later, everyone.
See ya.
Bye, Pierce.